Rebuild that gut flora so you regularly shit.
Aloha, my name is Brooke Burgstahler, and I created this amazing platform for cannabis and wellness called Budding Mind. But I'm also an actress and a comedian and producer and pretty much anything else because I'm a millennial. I take the fire extinguisher. I shatter one of those windows. Oh man, what was that? What was the guy's name who escaped from the Mexican jail? Chapo. I felt like I was Chapo finally breaking free. So that has been the marriage of my skills and my interests these days is edutainment. I want to educate and entertain. So I don't just want to be another performer, but I want to creatively influence and enhance people's lives. I am a very productive person. I'm very motivated and ambitious and politically involved and informed, and I still smoke weed.
For Civilized, I'm Brooke Burgstahler, and we're here at this year's Politicon, where I've seen more MAGA hats than I could possibly count. But how do these people really plan on making America great again? And what does that mean for cannabis? Hey, would you give me a thumbs up if you think weed should be legal? Mr. President, I didn't expect that.
Veganism and yoga and meditation and wellness and spirituality, those are all tools in my toolbox that have made me live a more kick-ass life. And I want everyone to be able to enjoy this the way I do.
We checked out Lit Yoga in the heart of Venice, California, a cannabis-infused yoga studio that incorporates ceremonial marijuana consumption before every class, a safe space for those new to weed to explore the use of cannabis, and a sanctuary for yogis trying to elevate in more ways than one.
I'm a reporter for Mary Jane, which is Snoop Dogg and Seth Rogen's cannabis culture platform. I have done tons of cannabis news for them, covering things like cannabis banking, the top 10 ways to be a productive stoner. And I also created a doc series with Mary Jane called Prisoners of Prohibition, and it's about people serving life sentences for cannabis. And the fact that this is still an issue is absolutely absurd. But moreover, the purpose of this doc is to enlighten people that this is an issue. There's still people rotting away in jail for the rest of their human existence because of a plant.
To say it is unfair is perhaps an understatement. And so begins the journey at Mary Jane to explore the stories of the voiceless victims sentenced to life without parole for marijuana-related crimes. The first-time offenders, the fathers, the framed, and then the lucky few who got out.
And in order to change that situation for people who can't otherwise help themselves, we have to utilize politics and we have to utilize the people that we've put in positions of power to create that change.
Now, one thing I just have to mention is that while mayor, he cheated on his wife with a Telemundo reporter, which landed him a nice little divorce. So I ask you, can a fuckboy properly run our state's government?
But I also find it really important personally to not take things so seriously. Like, yes, if you reduce your meat consumption by 30%, you will have an enormous impact on your environmental footprint. However, vegans are annoying. Like, can we just say it? Being too preachy about how people can better their lives is not a good way to connect, but being entertaining and being humble and authentic, I think, is a really great way to help enlighten others to an alternative perspective.
We're going to show you 4 easy poses you can drop into to help stimulate your digestive system and get that duty out of you in no time.
I have to go. Namaste, she must go.
When I came out of the cannabis closet, my own mother was shaming me. And fast forward 5 years later, and I'm sending her and my dad weed in the mail. Public opinion of anything definitely weighs in on people's personal perspectives. Now, as more and more people respect cannabis for the healing plant that it is, support research, and vocalize their own usage, we're seeing the public opinion dramatically evolve, and it's a super exciting time.
Who of our United States presidents would you like to toke up with the most?
I mean, Barry seems pretty cool.
I know, right? Barry would probably know how to roll a good one.
Clinton.
Oh my gosh, did not expect that answer, but I think I would too. He seems like such a cheeky little dude.
Right.
Cannabis has taken me through the dark to get out of the dark, and now I'm on the other side of that, and I want to be able to help people utilize this plant medicine. It's a plant to better their human experience. The fact that in the United States and in so many countries globally that cannabis is illegal, I believe is a violation of human rights. There's no other plant that is outlawed as vastly as cannabis, and that deserves to be a focal point of the world's evolutionary conversation.